Hi, Rajeshwari. Uh, this is a good
Hi,
time.
Rajeshwari.
Thank you. Glad to have you for this interview. This will be our first interview wherein we are talking about energy healing and law of attraction. Before we start, first let's do a quick introduction wherein you can tell about what you do and so that it will help whoever is going to view this video.
Okay, thank you. That was a good start. I'm Rajeshwari Patil, and I met Rashmi like a few years ago. We've been in touch with each other for quite some time, and I'm into energy healing for about like 5, 6 years now. And I practice different modalities of energy healing. Currently, I'm staying in Nipani, that's in Belgaum district. And probably in the description, we'll be sharing the email ID and other
Yeah.
details of Facebook page where you can get in touch with me. So, with this, I think we can begin with our discussion. So, what would you like to know first, Rashmi?
So my first question goes this way. What is energy healing and how law of attraction is connected to that?
Okay. So, energy healing, um, generally put, is as generally people know, it's an alternate way of medicine, a practice followed along with other forms of medication, you can say, or treatment or therapy. So it's basically simply, if I have to put it in very simple terms, energy healing is something, as they say, there's a quote: when life throws lemons at you, make lemonade. So when you are in trouble, you find it hard to make lemonade, and energy healing helps you do that. Basically, energy healing is something which helps you to awaken your own healing abilities. Your body, your mind are capable of healing themselves. You are capable of creating whatever you choose to create in your life. So these tools help you to be your best. That's what energy healing does. Um, and energy healing is more, I would like to say, a science than some woo stuff, because it's been proven and studied for quite a lot of time now. And we are able to see practical results through energy healing, not only of people who believe in it, but those who are skeptics as well. So it's been in practice for quite some time. Okay, now coming to law of attraction, the
What
book
is law of
Secret made
attraction
it.
and how this is relative?
Okay, law of attraction is simply a law, like law of gravitation. Law of gravitation says anything that's where there is gravity, if it falls, and the gravity will pull it towards itself. So, law of attraction says, ask and it is given to you. It is a law which helps you to tune into the fact that the earth is a very abundant place and you can get whatever you desire. This is very simply put law of attraction. So that means anything you ask for, you are going to get it because you're the loving child of the universe. That's what law of attraction is. But people find it hard because they have certain blocks within them which needs to be cleared. That's the problem. And the energy healing tools help one person to clear his or her own blocks so that the universe can send everything that they've asked for. It's as simple as that.
That's beautiful. Uh, I think, yeah, universe is really generous, and it
Yes,
also gives
it's
you
very
solution
generous.
to the most difficult questions. So
It's actually not about difficult or easy. Universe will give anything that you ask.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. So difficult and easy are simply perspectives. When you don't get something, you feel it's difficult. When you do get it, you feel it's easy.
Huh.
So when you use the tools of energy healing,
Mm-hmm.
you learn how to make things easy for you. You learn how to ask and get it from the universe, how to
Right.
manifest it as early as possible, as quickly. So you know that you are the loved child, you are the cared for, nurtured child of the universe.
That's amazing. I and related to this, there like I often hear people say like it's so difficult to do this, it's so difficult to achieve that. I think yeah, but the way you have put it, then it clearly tells me it's up to a person how they have or how they have been, in what kind of circle they have been, all internal, external influences. There are many
See,
parameters,
actually,
right?
yes, there are many parameters. And what energy healing functions around is
Mm-hmm.
that you are the center of your universe. You are the center of your reality. You are the center of your creation, your life. So, if something is happening in your life, you are creating it. Sometimes knowingly, sometimes unknowingly. So, why not use these tools, get to know what you're doing, and then get exactly what you want rather than what's just coming by chance.
Right.
So, energy healing tools empower you, or rather, introduce you to the empowered you. You are empowered, you
Nicely
are
put. Yeah.
born powerful, and energy healing makes you realize how powerful you are. And then you start making your choice from a conscious place.
Mhm.
I hope that helps.
Yes, that made sense. That's true. Most of us require that because I see many of us in India are somewhat, not positively programmed, and that's why we now require these tools. And I realize that from 2020, it's more than ever. This is the most important kind of meditation. Sorry, medicine that we can use. It's much more better than
Yes.
popping pills all the time, right? So,
Yes.
how many?
Because energy, sorry. Yeah, please do
No,
continue.
no, no, that's what it's. At one point, you just lose the immunity also because of simply taking pills. So yeah.
Okay. Now that, as you said, it's right and happens for a reason. Because I just wanted to take you to that next point in energy healing is what we generally see is our physical body and our
Hmm.
brain, which we think as our mind. But our mind is more like a processing unit which extends energetically beyond the physical brain. And our body is in different layers, it exists energetically also. So different modalities have studied it in different ways. So we have certain energy centers in our body.
Hmm.
According to Reiki and the chakra system, there are 7 chakras and 7 layers of body. So basically, what I want to bring your attention to is energy that we are talking to, where we do the energy healing, is more subtle form of energy, whereas body is more dense form of energy. Body is not something else, but it's a denser form of energy which we are able to perceive through the senses that we have, which we have conditioned ourselves to be. In fact, as children, we were born with senses which could help us sense even beyond this physical reality. But somehow, due to our conditioning and upbringing, we gave up those senses, and hence we are not today able to see. the subtle
Hmm.
energies.
Exactly.
But since we are all connected through subtle energies, we impact each other. All the whole of the space, everything is connected, interconnected. So, um, and the energy impacts your physical body. So every time you have
Exactly.
negative thoughts, negative emotions, there is a charge created which
Hmm.
affects your body. And that's why even if you pop pills, you tend to not improve, because
Right.
energetically you are in that negative state. You are only
Exactly.
physically in your dense energy state, you are making the change. But if you're not making the change in the subtle energy state, it'll reoccur. That's the problem. So that's why energy healing plays an important role in bringing about complete healing. It's like an add-on.
Exactly. And how frequently do we can we take up such healing processes?
This is very individualistic, like how a patient goes to the doctor and the doctor will have to analyze and say
Okay.
somebody needs to take the pills for 5 days, somebody for 10 days, and somebody will have to go for a 6-month treatment. So
Right.
it is very individual,
Mm-hmm.
but the individuals have a choice whether to they want to take the help of a facilitator or they want to do it by themselves. So
Mm-hmm.
somebody can train themselves and go on applying those learnings to themselves and practice by themselves as well. And if someone feels, no, I need help of a facilitator, they can go to the facilitator. So
Right.
that freedom is there in these modalities, wherein you can heal yourself. You don't really
Right.
have to be dependent on a therapist.
Hmm. So our next question is the technique which you are well versed in. What is access bars? What is that technique all about?
Okay. Um, I am. I have learned about 3, 4 energy healing modalities. I've personally experienced inner engineering from Sadhguru. I
Same here.
started my journey with, yeah, high five. Then I learned Reiki. After that, I went into theta healing,
Mm-hmm.
and now I'm into the practice of access consciousness. I majorly use access consciousness and theta healing as modalities of therapy to help people who approach me for help.
Mm-hmm.
Now, theta healing is a modality which uses more of the theta brainwave state to help
Mm-hmm.
you to clear your blocks and make changes in whatever area of your life you want to. That's the short description of it. Coming to access consciousness, um, I I've been into this for about 2.5 years now,
Mm-hmm.
and my journey with access was more like journey home. Yeah, so it was something I was seeking, and because for me, when I learned different modalities of therapy, everything seemed like a lot of process, a lot of step by step things.
Mm-hmm.
Here it's like, and it was like too much to follow. So but access is very easy. It's just like chutki baja ke you can make the change.
Oh,
If
okay.
you're really learning it. So I was like, yeah, I want something like that, which works like magic, you know? Yeah, I get it that there are certain blocks within me and then I need to clear that. All that I know. Every therapy modality is going to tell you that. But do I have to sit for hours together every day and all my life? No, I don't want to do that. You know, I want something happening fast. And the
Exactly.
first thing in Access, the first step is Access Bars.
Hmm.
Access bars itself is such a potent tool that it can, by itself, if you just learn access bars, you can solve like 90% of your problems, unless your problem is sticking too much into you.
Oh.
So I was like, wow. And access is like, it has it's a wide area of study, and it's been promoted and brought in for us by a person called Gary Douglas, and he channeled this modality.
Okay.
Channeling is
Hmm.
basically where a person taps into the energy of the unknown, unconscious,
Yes.
and the person is more in the state of surrender, and they receive this thing, whatever it is. So here Gary Douglas was a person who channeled this access consciousness tools,
Mm-hmm.
and the simplest thing he has given us is one, what we call as access mantra, which is
Hmm.
freely available on the internet. Anyone can check it, and it's called right, wrong, good, bad, pod, poc, all nine, shorts, boys, and beyonds. You might think, what is this? So we'll add
Yeah,
a
tell us more
description to
about.
that.
Yeah, a quick
Yeah.
yeah, what access mantra means? Like. Mm.
It's like a simple vacuum cleaner which will help you to clean your stuff. Easily
That's an
put,
amazing
basically.
description.
Because it's like, see, when we go to theta healing or anywhere, they say yes, you have certain thoughts, you have certain feelings, certain emotions which are blocking you from manifesting whatever you have asked for, right?
Yes.
You're unable to clear it, clear those blocks. So to clear the blocks here, we don't have any major processes. Even if you just use this access mantra every time the negative thought comes up, you're good to go. It'll get cleared. And the best part is, it works even if you don't understand it. So if you're even just saying the mantra just for fun, you still make the change.
Oh, wow.
And that was like wow for me when I learned it. So
That's
that's the
great.
thing. That's the reason I started using this, and I'm like helping make change to people, and I've changed my life to a great extent.
True. Like, yeah, I felt the need to propagate more about energy healing because that's what most of the Indians are not very aware of, and that's what is required if we want a very good, yep, let's say, success in our personal life and having good relationships around. So this makes a lot of difference, and I'm able to see the changes myself when I took up few sessions. But I'm willing to
Oh,
understand, since you are in Nippani. Nippani is a place like outskirts of Belgaum, but if you're there, it is going to help so many people, right? So in and around, they can come
hmm.
to you. So
Yes, definitely.
yeah, really, you're doing amazing work, and that's why it
Thank
felt
you.
like we should talk more on this. So with that, my next
Sure.
question comes: what are the benefits and how long it takes to heal subconscious mind with using the tools?
Okay. Now, access bars. See, the benefits of access is, um, every time you have something negative going on in your life, you feel kind of heavy, uncomfortable,
Mm.
stressed, not so good. Access bars is like one process which can instantaneously help you feel good in whatever condition you are. So it's a process which works with, there are 32 points on your head where we touch, and we have a process of energy flow with which energy is channelized through your body and mind, and it clears the blocks. Now, how does it affect the subconscious? When we do a bars run, what we call it as access
Mhm.
bars session or an access bars run, your electric charge related to the negative energy gets dissipated. One person does the session, your like 350,000 lifetimes of negative energy gets cleared. That's the
Wow.
potency of one
Oh,
session of access bars. Yeah, it
okay.
is that powerful. And since,
Mhm.
as I said, access consciousness is something which believes in oneness, where according to access,
Absolutely.
we believe that we are all connected to each other. Every time one person heals himself or herself, we are equally expanding the energy and
Mm.
automatically helping many more people.
Mm.
It's that expansive. Like, even if someone else around you is not coming for a session or something, since you heal yourself, the energy itself affects and brings a change for the others. So the subconscious is mostly a place which stores this kind of charge, which gets
Mhm.
dissipated. Once the charge goes away, then everything becomes a possibility. And then you are in a much more open space to make better decisions and choices in life. That's like the beginning of what I can explain about access. If I start talking, I'll be talking all through the video for hours
And that's what
together.
maybe another whole session only on access consciousness.
Yeah, we should do that.
Yeah, probably. So, and how long the effect, like, how long can this effect stay once use the tools and keep doing it?
Until
So once
your
the session is
subconscious pulls
completed.
back the negative stuff.
Hmm.
Sorry. So it's basically you are the person choosing it. Like, of course, we do the process which locks in to put off all the negative so that it doesn't come back to you.
Mm-hmm.
There is a locking in process in that. But the will of that person, that's why we say you are more powerful than you know. So in your will, you have to have that, yes, I want to progress. That's what your intent will help you to progress faster or slower. That's all. But the
Hmm.
clearing remains. Your energy, it's like if you washed a vessel, it is going to be clear to some extent. It's
Right.
not going to get back to the full dirty state that it was,
Yeah.
right? So it's like that. Um, it's more of an experience, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Even I was a skeptic the first time I met my facilitator. So she said, maybe you can just take one session and see. And the first time I had my session, I can say it was like I hadn't experienced so much of joy and ecstasy any time before that in my life. It was so amazing. Like, because yes, I had the intent that, yes, I want to really see how much change can this bring. That was my
Hmm.
intent. I want to see, I want to be really open and see what this can do. And trust me, I just wanted to dance.
Oh
It
my
was
God.
so beautiful.
Right.
It was so beautiful. So it's more of an experience. So I would recommend people to come and at least try one session for themselves, and
Exactly.
then decide whether that's going to work for them or no.
True.
It's as
When you
simple as that.
Yeah, when you said about dance, that's what happened with me like last year due to an experience wherein because somebody said something, I actually stopped dancing. Then like it then
Mm.
off late now after 6 7 months I realized how it really affected my energy field and my chakras, you know.
Yes,
Dance
yes,
is
yes,
something which I love personally, but then uh, such things can even shut you
yes,
down, and that's what is happening
yes.
all over. We need to bring awareness on these
That's
things.
what the energy field that I spoke of, and the energy body. So when it gets affected, you try to search for things in your physical body, but the
Mm-hmm.
thing is, the problem is in your energy body. A
Exactly.
thought or an emotion or an expression gets stuck in your energy field, and I think you
True.
have experienced it, which affects your physical actions and physical life.
Yeah,
That's how
that's
it
what
happens.
made me, take up this, wherein we can propagate and tell people that there are
Hmm.
so many solutions where you can get best out of life and use your potential to help others also around you. So,
Yes,
yeah.
and it's applicable in all areas of life, not just like if you say body means sirf health kharab hai. No, it
Hmm.
can even help you with your relationships, with your money problems, with your career, your wealth issues. It's basically a change in lifestyle,
True.
a change in you as a person.
Yeah.
That's what energy healing does. So if you ask me, it should be taught in schools for children.
Absolutely.
We don't have to
Exactly.
wait in life to hit a problem and then learn this.
Yeah, true. The way we are programmed in our absolute young age, the above six and age of 6 and 13, it's very crucial.
Yes.
And I think people should, once they get to know about your work, I hope people will opt for it as soon as possible.
It's
So,
my intent that this whole conversation
yeah,
intrigues people and brings more people to at least come and try the sessions and get to know what energy healing is, because it is very subtle, and probably I wouldn't be doing justice to express it through words.
exactly.
It has to be a subtle experience that each person gets it.
True. Any one case, I think we have pretty much covered the important questions. Just the last one. Any one
Mhm.
case or any one example could you explain where a person had some very unique issue and it got resolved and is completely a different person now? It could be anything related to money or relationship. Any one example, any one case.
Okay. Mm,
A quick.
case
Uh,
would be probably I can just tell my own case rather, because I wouldn't
oh,
want to
that's,
disclose others this
yeah.
thing.
Personal story is
So
even more powerful.
yeah, for me, I since I came across the book called Secret like about 8-10 years ago. So
Mhm.
every from that time, I wanted to use law of attraction to the best, and like I was like intrigued. What is this? They say ask and it is given, and I'm asking so much stuff, and it's not happening in my life. What's wrong? What's happening? So then I learned all everything about law of attraction from the main person who channels it, that is Abraham Hicks.
Mhm.
Even then things were not working for me,
Mhm.
and
Oh.
when I came to Access Bars, I it's basically that time I knew that I was the block. The
Mhm.
bar thing put me in a, you can say, in an energy frequency which allows you to manifest anything and everything.
Mhm.
It was
Okay.
just that simple. So if anyone knows about law of attraction, they know that they have to be in a certain frequency to be able to manifest
Yeah.
their desires. Yeah. So but the question arises, how do you get into that frequency?
And
Bars
is
is
that
it told.
possible that a regular person can stay in high frequency all the time? Uh,
Yes, it's only a matter of practice.
oh, okay.
It's just that simple. I might I know I'm I'm making you feel like, oh, is it so easy? As you're saying. It's just a matter of practice.
Mhm.
Like how doctors practice medicine and they get good at it as they practice.
Yes.
So it's just that. The
So,
more you practice all
mhm.
the tools and apply it in your life, you just get good at it.
Okay. Interesting.
So I
That's what
manifested,
we
if
all
I have
need.
to tell you,
Sorry? Yeah.
so I manifested, to be precise, I had manifested a job for myself
Okay.
just as a fun activity.
Mm-hmm.
And it was nice. Though at that point, I really did it for fun. So after that, I quit. But yeah, it's possible. It's possible to do
Mm.
it.
I
And it's a
think,
lot of fun.
yeah, I think that's what even I feel. It's like we can definitely do it, but
Mhm.
there is something which actually brings us down. So our frequency kind of keeps fluctuating. So, but we need that
Yeah,
intense
it's
practice wherein we can just keep going. Yeah, that's how it
yes.
is.
It's a very individualistic approach, and I for me it's more beautiful because all the energy healing work gets you in touch with you, the true you. And
Absolutely
that's very beautiful. That's like the most, as I said, you come home,
true.
which is what you're trying to do all your life.
Absolutely. First, finding
Yeah.
yourself. Probably it's not even finding your all around, but we keep doing things quite often externally. Yeah,
Yeah. So when you are home with yourself, you can do whatever you want.
absolutely. Yeah,
No one and nothing can stop you. That's
absolutely.
how powerful you are.
Amazing.
Yeah.
This was a great conversation, and pretty much we covered all our questions. So thanks a lot, Rajeshri. I'll for the viewers, I'll keep your Facebook page and your email ID in the description, and hope a lot of people get to heal and connect to themselves to have a happy life.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's have more fun and joy in life.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Great
Thank
talking
you.
to you too.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
and hope to travel again with you, like we met for the first
Yeah.
time.
Let's have more fun. Yeah.
Sure. Thank you.
See you.